yeah, I need to think about what I did. Hi everyone and welcome to this video. This is a special video because I am making a ball gown, and it is also for a very special event. And on the 11th of October we are going to a fantasy ball, so that is the entire reason I am making a ball gown. It is also my first ball gown, and it is a pretty big project also because I never made one before, so it is all figuring everything out. And yeah, I am very excited, and the video is going to be in two parts because I cannot manage to make it into one video, also because I cannot sew that fast and I do want to bring out one full video every month. So that's the entire reason there are going to be two parts, and in this video we are going over the entire bodice except for the embellishments, because yeah, I have some orders that still need to come in, and for now it is just the basic bodice and also the sleeves. So yeah, I hope you can enjoy the video, and please let me know in the comments down below what you think of the end result. These are the bodice pieces. I sewed them together, but I never filmed any of it, so I am very sorry that I do not have the footage of it, but these are the bodice pieces. So yesterday I almost finished sewing both the layers of the top, and yeah, I want to do the same thing for the chiffon fabric, and hopefully I can put it together today, but I'm not on my best day today, so I hope it will work out. I hope I can figure out a way to put them together neatly, because I also got armholes and I do not really know how I can fix that and put the straps together. So I hope I can figure everything out today, and I hope the base layer for the top will be finished today, but it will take some time, I think. I have put everything together, the lining and kind of the outer layer, which is actually the middle layer of the fabric, and because there's going a chiffon over top of it, and I got a picture, but the straps were a little bit too long, so I am taking that a little bit apart, and I am hoping I can fix it nice and it still looks neat. So that is something I am working on right now, so I hopefully get that done today, and then I can continue with the rest of the dress. And I am so excited. I got to fit it for like the first time today, so I'm very happy about it. The bodice piece itself, it is fully lined, and I have half of the bodice piece in the chiffon fabric, so I need to cut out the same of the chiffon and then sew it all together, and then I think I am going to wrap it around once, maybe twice, and then put it on top of the base structure of the bodice piece. And then the only thing, or the only two things left I need to do for the bodice is the sleeves. I was thinking about some angel sleeves, picture, and the sleeves will also be from the same chiffon fabric, so everything will be one entire color. So I hope I can finish that today, or at least the chiffon bodice piece, and sewing it on top of the base bodice. And then the only thing left is the zipper, but I do not have a zipper yet, so that is something I really need to order. So hopefully I have everything done in time. So I hope I can post it this weekend, and otherwise it will be next weekend, but it will probably be fine. And otherwise the kind of reveal I will be filming will be, it also will be only with the bodice, because this is one part of the video. I'm going to make two parts, like the bodice itself and the skirt itself, and in the video of the skirt I am also going to do some appliques on top of the bodice and everything, so that will be like more of a haul to complete everything, and that will be a few weeks from now on, so I don't need to rush anything, and I am pretty far with the skirt itself, so I got enough time for that. So I need to figure out my zipper situation, the lining, and the sleeves, and then I am partially done. Then the base structure for the bodice is done. I got the chiffon part of the bodice entirely done, except for, as I said earlier on, I wanted to do a little kind of rolled hem like thing to make the seams nice or something, but that is not going to work. My machine is gathering it. I don't know why. If you know why, please explain it to me in the comments down below. But for now, I thought I could also do it like how you do a lining. So I was thinking to put it on the normal bodice piece, to put it on top of this fabric and then flip it inside out and then top stitch everything. Oh, and about the top stitching, I top stitched all of the seams as well to make it a little bit more nice and secure. But yeah, I'm going to show it to you close up, but it is a little bit like a gathered look. I don't know if you can see it very well, but the fabric is not laying how it is supposed to be or something. And this is my first time working with chiffon, so I think it is a little bit difficult, but it will be fine. I guess there are still going to be some appliques on top of it, so I don't think you will notice it. I have made my angel sleeve pattern. This is the pattern I came up with in the end. So this is the same I will cut out from the fabric. And I started with a normal t-shirt sleeve pattern. This one I cut out in the middle. I folded them over so these two lines which you normally sew together were folded on top of each other. And then I drew a line and from which I folded, and that I cut in half. So then I had two half sleeves. And then I just turned them like this, and this I drew again out of the pattern paper. This is exactly this, except for it is one piece entirely. And from this I started drawing onto my gridded pattern paper, and from there on I made lines down and made some little crosses like, oh, over there that's the normal straight line, but I did not want it to be like a straight sleeve, so I wanted it to be more width in the sides, so this is bulking out a bit, otherwise it would just go from there. And then I measured how long I wanted it to be from, as well as the top, because those 2 points are gonna be on top of my shoulder, and this is my armpit over here, so I measured both sides, and then I got down here to this point, and then I just measured like, this is 5 centimeters to the more wider point, and I did the same on this side. So I drew out the lines how it is supposed to go, and that is how I came up with my angel sleeve. And now all I need to do is get it out of the chiffon fabric, and then I can sew it on top of my bodice piece. I am currently a few days at my grandpa's house, so I will not be doing anything for my ball gown. So I hope I can finish everything for the bodice piece this week still. But currently I am working on some pattern making for my jester costume. So that is what I am working on right now. I'm just doing some, well, patterning and cutting out some fabric and everything. And hopefully I can also start a little bit sewing by the hand. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. And hopefully I can get back to sewing my ballgown very soon. So I got the second sleeve entirely done. This is the second sleeve, and this is the inside, this is the outside. On the fabric itself, you don't really see the difference between the inside and outside, or at least I don't. But yeah, you can see it on the edges where I have sewn. Yeah, it was, as I said earlier, I was with my grandpa a couple of days, and before that I attached the other sleeve onto the bodice. And I think it looks very cute, but my problem is I always forget how to assemble something like this. Like, this was my first ever angel sleeve, and I totally forgot what I did. So now I need to think like, oh yeah, so this was the last step I did, and then before that I did that, and oh my god, my brain is like shutting off. So I hope I can assemble it the same way I did this one, and I hope it's going to look cute. And yeah, the one thing I did encounter, like, I thought those two were going to match up in the middle, but yeah, well, I made my own angel sleeve pattern, and I made it from a t-shirt pattern, like that was my base, but that was obviously for like a normal t-shirt pattern and not for this dress, so it was a little bit different. And yeah, I do not really mind, because I have something in mind for like those small embellishments. I think I'm going to attach it a little bit over here, and yeah, that you will see in the second video, I guess, because this is, I think, the last thing I need to do for the reveal shoot. So yeah, I need to stop yapping. I'm so sorry, but I need to think about how to attach the other sleeve, because I do not remember. Yeah, I need to think about what I did. That's a problem. I made this little bag closure thing, and I am very happy about this, because it was not going to fit with just some regular zippers. And also I didn't want to ruin the chiffon fabric by putting in some grommets. So I had this elastic band. It is 2 centimeters wide, and it is pretty sturdy, so it can hold a lot of fabric. So I made a little pattern. This was the pattern I made for it, and it already includes some seam allowance, and this is what I got from it with 3 strips of elastic. I made a zigzag stitch across, and this is the back right now. Those edges still need to be finished, but those edges I sewed over one time, and I'm going to sew it on top of the bodice piece itself. I will not be making some chiffon to go over top of it. I will leave it as is, and I already fitted it with some safety pins, and it does fit, so I'm very happy about that. And this is the only thing I have left to do for the bodice for right now, and the other things that I need to do for the bodice will come in part 2. So I'm very happy to come by sort of an end of this video, and I hope I can finish it in time. Yesterday I finished sewing everything from the bodice, and before I show you the reveal, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, or maybe subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment of what you think about it, because that would really help and support my channel. Thank you very much, and let's get to the reveal. To wrap everything up just as usual, and first off I want to say I am very happy about how everything turned out. I had a lot of fun with it. It was also quite a lot of thinking, but overall it was a heck of a ride. And I am not finished because of course only a bodice is not a ball gown. So if you want to see the entire ball gown, then stay tuned for my next video, because that's the rest of the ball gown. And of course I am going to finish everything off, because some of the things like the bottom of the bodice is a little bit sticking out, and I do not really like that. So I was thinking to make a waistband or something like it to fix those little issues. And if you want to see how I am going to sparkle everything up, then also stay tuned for my next video. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, here we do it ourselves, and that includes a ball gown. So I'm very thankful to get this opportunity to make my own ball gown, because I was thinking of it for years to make one, and now I am almost done with my first real ball gown. So I'm very happy about that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!